What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Cletus Sub That Has No Life. I have an unboxing. I got an unviewing. I got a pop to show you guys that I'm actually giving away because my boy Ramo's been hooking me up lately with all those New York City Comic-Con pops, those Walgreens pops. So I actually went out of my way and found him two pops. Starting out first was a Spider-Man 2099. They released this set recently, and I was all the way out east somewhere, and this guy was in a Walgreens. So let's go check out him first before we get to the other one, and check it out, unbox him, check out his box, and do a little description review about this pop. On the back of it, you got a Punisher, a Venom, a black suit Spider-Man. I have the glow-in-the-dark one. I have never seen the regular one out. And you got the Spider-Man 2099. I already have this pop. I've never done a review for him. But let's do it first before we send it over to Ramos's. Alright, before we open it up, let's check out Spider-Man 2099 from Walgreens box. Before I send it off to Ramos, at least I get to touch it and play with it, even though he'll never do it and he'll keep it in the boxes. On the back, as you can see, you got the four Venom, Punisher, Spider-Man 2099, and a black suit of Spider-Man. The box itself is in a pretty good shape. They got a little bump right here, but for a pop that was re-released and it has a very hefty price tag on it, even though it's still re-released and people are still going crazy for him. I'm glad to have gotten this for him because he's been helping me out and hooking me up. I'm pretty sure he has everyone besides, because Punisher is one of his favorites, besides the Venom. So let's go check him out of his box because we know Ramos will never do it, and hopefully he doesn't see the video. Whatever. Oops, I dropped the box too. Just kidding. Alright. Spider-Man 2099. I know nothing of him, so let's check him out first. He's obviously looks like a Spider-Man, and it looks like a pretty cheap Funko Pop on how they made this. Right off the bat, he doesn't have any clothing on, so he's just a painted pop. Literally just painted him and drew on paint. There's no accessories, no nothing. I've never even seen a pop like this. It's like a pure white pop with paint on it. You guys can make this at home if you got enough. If you get good at printing out stickers, you can put it right over a pop. You just won't have to. You have to find his head, but besides that, it's a little ridiculous. So let's go talk about why this pop is so exclusively important to have in your collection before you put them on your shelf. Right, let's check this out. Let's get a description of this freaking 2099 Spider-Man that everybody's so in love with that they said they have to have him in his collection. Spider-Man 2099 is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. The character was created by Peter David, blah blah blah. His secret alter ego is Miguel O'Hara, a brilliant geneticist living in New York in the year 2099 AD, who is attempting to recreate the abilities of the original Spider-Man. Pretty cool, just to know that right now. And other people, and later suffers a related accident that causes half his DNA to be written with the spider's genetic code. The O'Hara is the first Latino character to assume the identity of Spider-Man. Wow, that is freaking pretty awesome. Now I can see why people were interested in him. I honestly just didn't know anything of him. He was first appeared in 1992 in The Amazing Spider-Man. I wonder if he's in the movie, I'm not too sure, but his alter ego is Miguel O'Hara. His abilities alone is superhuman strength, speed, agility, reflexes, durability, and hearing. He's almost just like me, so I guess you call me a superhero. Enhanced healing and health, enhanced visions. Vision is a genius level, intelligence. So he wears an indestructible costume. This thing is pretty cool character, I'm not gonna lie. Even though his mold isn't too impressive, but what are they gonna do? They gotta put it on him somehow, I guess, because you just can't. I don't know. I just feel it was a little cheap on the way they made him. But that's my review of Spider-Man 2099 that I found at a Walgreens actually a lot of miles away. So I hope you guys liked it. That's pretty cool. The Spider-Man 2099 was a cool pop. I also was able to pick him up one other pop, and that was the Venom. Walgreens exclusive Venom. Like I said, they re-released all these pops. This box was pretty good, so I grabbed it. I've seen it in another store, and the box wasn't too good. I'd never grabbed it, but Ramos told me a few weeks ago that he doesn't have it. The only problem it has is this little mark right here. I don't know if you see it. See that? Besides that, the box was pretty good, I thought. But let's go check them out. Let's get an actual description of the character so we actually know what the hell's going on in this freaking this Marvel world, and educate myself and educate you guys at home. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, let's go check out the Venom box now and see how his box looks. Right off the bat, I seen a few of these guys in a Walgreens. Actually, one or two of them, but their boxes were destroyed. This guy, his box is really pretty good. No flaws really. He had a little damage up top here, but Ramos said no problem, I'll take it. I'm glad he did, and I hope this guy's the character itself is so much better than the 2099 guy. Even when I showed Punky it afterwards, he was like, this looks so cheap. I actually do not want to buy this one for my own collection because it doesn't say exclusive on it like the originals did. I wish they actually did that, and I'm going to show you guys that again. So right here, they used to say exclusive, right across here, exclusive. It didn't have the Walgreens one. So if you're collecting this and you want to know if you got the re-released one or not, it should say exclusive. One word right across, exclusive, not this Walgreens one. The ones that I got were from actually the Punisher and another one, and the Venom one, I think it was. They were actually from Toys, Underground Toys, and they came with the Underground Toys symbol on it, but I didn't really care too much. But I didn't want to buy these ones because of that one sticker. So anyways, let's open them up real quick before Ramos comes by and freaks out that I'm opening up his pops and reviewing them on camera, even though I won't review my own. All right, like I said, the last 2099 pop was so cheaply made. This one right off the bat, I'll tell you right away, look, this one right off the bat looks so much better and it feels better. It actually has like an indent for his eyes and everything. He got his tongue on him. He has muscles. He doesn't look like a straight mold. The other one looked like a straight up mold. Even the stickers look better. Like I said, the tongue. He has teeth. He has lips. You can see. You can touch them. He has indents for it, and you actually can see the markings for his arms, how they attached them. Let me tell you about this freaking really cool looking pop. Much better than that 2099 pop, with just pure detail and how they made it and sculpted it and everything. Look at that. You can just see everything I was just talking about right on him. Yeah, I'm gonna turn him around one more time. The eyes were indented, the mouth, the teeth, the tongue, the muscles. You can see his hands got claws. It looks really good. So let me go grab a description of him and get right back to you guys. All right, description. Comics journalist and historian Mike Conroy writes of the character. What started out as a replacement costume for Spider-Man turns into one of the Marvel web slinger's greatest nightmares. Venom was ranked as the 22nd greatest comic book villain of all time in IGN's list of top 100 comic villains. Next up, we got Venom as the number 17th in their list of the top 50 Avengers. Okay, so I think they said earlier that he's like an anti-hero kind of guy. So it's pretty cool to know about this now, that he's not just a villain, he's like almost an anti-hero. The guy is definitely one of the greatest villains of all time, as you can hear from the Wikipedia of him. Let's talk about his alter ego, Peter Parker, Eddie Brock, species, nothing, team affiliations, Spider-Man, notable alias, Spider-Man, the black suit, alien costume, he's on the back of the box. Abilities, the power of the first known host Spider-Man, invincibility through camouflage, ability to defend himself, undetectable by Spider-Man's spider senses. Wow, that is a lot of shit. of this character. No wonder, like I said, he's ranked so highly on the list. So I hope you guys liked the review and got to know a little bit more about this character, because I only knew him from like one movie I've seen when I was a kid, but now I can see why everybody was so obsessed with this guy. So I'll see you guys later. Hebrew Hammer out of here. Ramos, you can have these 2 pops now. Thank you for everything. I still owe you more, I know that. Hammer out.